Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz on November 24, Thanksgiving today, 2016 at 1:11 a.m. And the topic is, in general, the world the evil parts of the world, they're kind of standing down a little bit. And those who like the peace, those who want the peace, they're doing backflips, guys. I'm going to tell you the most touching 3-minute talk that I've ever seen. I've got it uploaded and I have it in my file, is the blog or the speech that Benjamin Netanyahu sent to Donald Trump. Guys, I have never in my life read one where one man was so enthused, so extremely happy. When he starts off, the biggest smile I've seen on Benjamin Netanyahu probably in my life. When he said Donald Trump, and I mean ear to ear grin, and he said, my friend, my ally, and talked about defeating ISIS together and other things. But I'm going to tell you what, that's what we needed to hear, a confirmation that God has already set up. I counted in my blogs, by the way. I want to tell you, I told you 35 times at the end of some of my blogs, 35 of them, that Donald Trump would be our president. And I never once said Clinton would. I said what would happen if she would be, but it wouldn't come to that. 35 times I said Trump would be president. I simply believe in prophecy. And then the wall business. I've also directed you, after you read 2 Chronicles 7:14, to see what the reward would be if that prayer would be answered. Well, the reward was 2 Chronicles 14:7. And what does it include in that reward? It includes walls. It's like telling Donald Trump, I'm answering your prayer, America, because I have heard you. Donald Trump is doing the very things that we have prayed for. On his agenda, reverse Roe versus Wade. On his agenda, prayer back in schools. On his agenda, we're going to make sure this country know that the 10 Commandments that's actually installed in the Bill of Rights is back in this country. And when prayer starts in schools, give it 90 days and you will see a major noticeable difference in the behavior of the students in our schools. You know, I just had to tell you this, because when you go into Thanksgiving, you can't help but feel so bad for so many that won't have a happy Thanksgiving. But let me tell you this. Next year, 2017, Thanksgiving will be shared by millions more people in our country today than they'll celebrate today, or that they won't celebrate today, they will celebrate 1 year from today. Just want you to know that. That's the difference that prayer will make. And on top of that, we will have at least 1 million more new people American people born to American women because abortion has been done away with. This country is stealing God's heart right now as we speak. Everything Trump is doing, he is doing it by the Bible. Now look at this. When they stood around Obama and prayed, what did we see? We saw Reverend Wright curse America and said, God, America. Said that 9 times in two different talks. 9 times. You know what the prayer was like with Donald Trump? When all these people were around him, they did it in a prayerful manner. Heads bowed, hands on. They prayed in a low voice the way God expects us to pray, because we don't have anything to prove to anybody. If I'm a Christian, you believe I am or you don't. And my works will tell you who I am. And our people, our preachers that stood around Trump, laid hands on him, prayed for him, was a million miles away from Reverend Wright praying for Obama. And you know what? Obama ate up and consumed every word that Reverend Wright said. It made him a mean man. Our president ate up and consumed every word that we prayed. The Christian America. And it made him a changed man for the better and on your behalf. Please think about that. I am behind on blogs. I've got several written still, but I've just had so many other things. I've not done them, but I will. But have a very good Thanksgiving. And next year you will see more than tens of thousands more families will share in a true Thanksgiving in the way that they would like to have it this year, but they won't. But next year they will, because they'll see how much better this country is than it is today. Donald Trump was the man. Donald Trump was in prophecy. Donald Trump was in the Torah. Donald Trump was said to be our president, and he is our president. And I thank God that God prepared Donald Trump a very long time ago just for this time. Jody Wolf. Oh, by the way, remember my story about Trump in Hebrew means Ma, M-A. Ma, the definition of Ma is what? A very excited, taken back, surprised. What just happened? That's what means. Ma means Trump. Were you very surprised when he was elected? His name says just that. You were, but for some reason I was, but I wasn't that much because I expected it. And I said that 35 times in 35 blogs in the last 1 year. 1 year, even before the debates. One debate I said he shot himself in the foot, but I said it's not going to put him down. And what that did was started a war between him and Megyn Kelly, and that was it. And it ended up hurting her, not him. Jody Wolf Expoz.